Hello guys, welcome to the course of TCP/IP. Now today will be discussing about the IPsec mode. Before this video, what we have discussed about the IP security protocol. So now it's a time to discuss about this mode of the IPsec. So generally, there are two modes of the IPsec. The very first is the transport mode, and second is what the tunnel mode. So let's take how this transport mode and tunnel modes helps to IP security protocol to secure the datagrams over the public network. So here I have shown you the first slide, that is the transport mode in the IPsec. So what is the purpose of the transport mode, guys? In the transport mode, IPsec protects what is delivered from the transport layer to the network layer. So whatever the transport layer contents are available, which is going to be available with the lower level, that is what the network layer, and this is what it is what the protected. So in transport mode, the IP security protects what is delivered from the transport layer to the network layer. In other words, the transport mode protects the payloads to be encapsulated in the network layer as shown in figure. So the payload of the transport layer is going to be protected at the network layer by the IPsec. Here, there is a note that the transport mode does not protect IP header. So let's see if we have this header and the data. What is the format of this particular upper layer? So out of this header and data, or the data is what the payload. This payload is only going to be protected, not the header. This is not protected. Okay. So here, in the other word, we can say the transport mode does not protect the whole IP packets. So this whole IP packet is not going to be provided. It protects only the packets from the transport layer, that is IP layer protocol. It means what? Header is not protected. Header is not protected because only the payload is going to be protected. I hope that the main definition is clear. In this mode, the IPsec header and the tailor are added to the information coming from the transport layer, and then the IP header is added to the letter. Okay, so whatever the payload is available from the transport layer, in that IP security header is going to be added. So whatever the data in front of this is going to be secured, and all the tailor is also added for the security purpose. Then this is IP header is going to be added at the last. So IP header in front of the data is going to be become the IP payload, and that IP payload is going to be what the secured one. So this is what the meaning. The transport mode is normally used when we need the host to host, that is end-to-end protection, guys. So here in the second diagram, there is a host A and the host B. If both wants to secure their data, that time the transport mode is going to be used, where the transport layer IPsec, the network layer, then it's going to be passed over the virtual network, the network layer IPsec, and the transport layer. So this scenario is going to be happen. The end-to-end and the host-to-host security is going to be provided. The sending host uses the IPsec to authenticate and encrypt the payload delivered from the transport layer. The receiving host uses the IPsec to check the authentication and decrypt the IP packet and deliver it to transport layer. The figure shows the mechanism, as I already told you guys. Note here, this is what the note we have discussed, that IPsec is in a transport mode, does not protect the IP header. It only protects the information coming from the transport layer. So this meaning is very clear, guys, that this the host A and host B, while the end-to-end communication, this transport mode is going to be used. I hope this is okay with you. So let's talk about another mode. And another mode is what? The tunnel mode. What happened with the tunnel mode? Internal mode, the IPsec protects the entire IP packet. An entire IP packet means what? The payload plus header. The payload plus header. Whatever the data coming from the upper layer, it is going to be provided. It takes the IP packet, including the header, and applies the IP security methods to the entire packet, and then added the new IP header. As shown in figure 1. So whatever the data, let's say network layer data, IP payload and IP header is available. This IP payload and header is going to be encapsulated by the IPsec header. So in front of this IPsec header is what? The header plus payload. So this is what total is become what the what we can say the secured one. In the new IP header has different information than the original. So here and after that, the new IP header is going to be again appended to more secure that network layer, guys. The tunnel mode is normally used between the two routers, between the host and the routers, or between the router and the host. Okay, but in earlier transport mode, what we discussed, only end to end, only host to host we have discussed. But here, the directly two routers can use this particular tunnel mode. The host and router, so here host can be host also possible, here router can be possible, and here the host can be possible, here router can be possible. These all these possibilities are available. Router or gateway is possible. For example, if I have, let's say, any network over here, and let's say sender and the receiver. Sender and receiver directly is connected to the transport mode, but sender and receiver, let's say here there is a gateway, here there is a gateway, and between this is what the tunnel mode, TU mode, and this is what the transport mode. So sender and receiver can directly host to host possibility via transport mode, but via some mechanism, while let's say in between some networks are available, so that kind a tunnel mode is also tunnel mode is possible. Apart from this, the entire original packet is protected from the intrusion because between the sender and receiver, if the whole packets goes through an imaginary tunnel. So this is what the imaginary tunnel makes. This is what imaginary tunnel. So I hope the definition of both the things are clear to you. So let's take the difference and the quick summary of this particular lecture, guys. So transport mode versus tunnel mode. In the transport mode, what is happening? The IP payload is encrypted. In the tunnel mode, IP payload is encrypted. Second, IP header is not encrypted. Here the IP header is encrypted. Yes, obviously. So if you go to the diagram, so here it is payload. Payload is encrypted via IPsec header, and this can be used either edge protocol or maybe the ESP protocol, payload protocol, ESP protocol for the encryption. Okay, and this IP header is not going to be protected. Then original IP header is used for the routing decisions, where in here the new IP packet encapsulated the encrypted one with the new header that is used for the routing decision. Okay, this is what the difference. Apart from this, it provides the protection for the payload from the end to end. But here, what we have, what we can say, router to router to router, host to router, what we have discussed, and the router to host. If you go with the diagrammatically, guys, so payload and header is encrypted. Payload and header is encrypted via what? IP security header protocol. It can be either edge and ESP. This is also ESP protocol. Okay, and then the new IP header is for the additional purpose going to be added at a network. The meaning of this is, guys, note that in transport mode, the IPsec layer comes between the transport layer and the network layer. This is the transport mode. The IPsec layer comes in between the network layer and transport layer. In the tunnel mode, the flow is from the network layer to the IPsec, network layer to the IPsec layer, and then back to the network layer again, and then back to the network layer again. So new network layer header is going to be added, and then this is what the tunnel mode. Okay, I hope, guys, this is okay with you, the tunnel mode and transport mode. After that, we are going to discuss about the edge protocol and the ESP protocol. Okay, so these diagrams are adapted from that frozen books. Thank you, that frozen book. Okay, thank you.